Hey everybody, this is Kelly with Kelly's Magical Realm. I'm doing a 12-12 portal activation and healing today. And as you can see, the sun is shining in quite brightly. And we can actually pick up the light and activation codes from just the sun as well. Going outside today, picking up the fresh air. Funny thing is, I'm going to tell you real quick before we start this. I took a walk and went to the labyrinth like I had put on here before in my videos, and I saw vultures. And the first thing that came to my mind is their true meaning is rebirth. So we're all going through this death and rebirth process right now, which is really beautiful, but I happened to see a whole tree of vultures, and that really caught my eye, and I just wanted to pass that along with everybody. This is a very transformative time on the planet. You know, the division I feel like is going on right now, that it's either you're heading on the path towards light and ascension, or you're staying where you are in the dark energies. And unfortunately, I'm seeing that happen to some people. And as you know, with energy, what happens is we have trouble connecting. You know, like if we're on a higher wavelength and someone just decides to stay in a lower vibration, we're not going to connect with them anymore. But you never know, maybe they will eventually end up catching up with us. But enough about that. I'm going to start with the healing and the activation. First, I'm going to clear the air with my little Tibetan singing bowl here. Let's clear the air, raise our vibrations. Let's call in our spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, our ancestors of the highest light and love, archangels, and ascended masters. Please work with us today. Only the highest light and love energy is allowed near us. All other energies must leave now. Only the highest light and love can stay. Let the ceremony begin. Like Jim Morrison would say, is everybody in? Is everybody in? Anyways, I have my beautiful rose here. Roses have the highest vibration. That's automatically going to lift us up because we need to lift up our energy so that we can tap into today's healing powers. I'm going to use my selenite wand to help you with your energy, to help you clear it, and to help with your aura. You can see my little Niklaus running in the background, my little cat. He says hello. Next, I'm going to use some rose oil because like I said, roses have the highest vibration and they're automatically going to lift us up. So I'm just going to put some rose all around you. All around your aura, lift you up to the highest light and love frequencies. And as with any energy healing, you have to be open to it, or else it won't work. So you have to be open to receiving the activation of the 1212 light codes that are coming in today. Next, I'm going to work with the elements, earth, air, fire, water. For earth, I got my little pine cone with me. You could do this at home anytime you want to work with the elements, but I have my pine cone representing the earth. Also, crystals. I'm gonna use some crystals on you too today. Clear quartz and aragonite. I picked them because they're very transformational. So we've got that, and that's our earth element. And then for air, got my little dream catcher, my little chimes. That's gonna be our air element. And fire, I've got my sage incense, which to me it smells better than the bundles. But that's just my opinion. My sage and, for fire, I'm also going to use my pumpkin candle. It smells really good, by the way. So that's our fire element. And I'll just put a little sage around you to help sage you and your space, to cleanse it, to remove any negative energies. Only the highest light and love energy can stay. All other energies must go away. And for water, I have my crystal ball that has water in it. Also, I have, let me put it so you can see it, my little aromatherapy diffuser, which will be great for this too, and it has lavender in it. So we've got it all going on today. So, quickly, just now that we have all the elements going, we're going to call the elements in. So I call upon the earth element to be with us, in the air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water. Please be with us. So now that I've called them in, one more powerful tool that I'm going to help you right now with is my rosary beads from Medjugorje. They're very healing. This will help us work with Mother Mary. And it'll help you because it has very powerful healing vibes. So I'm just going to put this up closer to you and around your energy to help you tap in to the healing energies as we call in Mother Mary to help us heal and ascend and activate to today's energies. Next, I'm going to use the aragonite crystal that I mentioned to you. This actually represents transformation. It's an amazing crystal to use. And it will also help you align all your chakras. So we're going to do that as well. We're going to start at the top. I'm just going to send this healing crystal energy to you. We're just going to go down into all the chakras and unblock anything that might be holding you back right now. And you could say it quietly to yourself while I'm doing this. Next, I'm going to use clear quartz. Funny thing about clear quartz, it's actually good in working with another crystal because it'll amplify the energies. But also, the beautiful thing about clear quartz is it helps you align with your highest self in your mind, body, and spirit. So this is a perfect stone for today as well. So I'm just going to send you this crystal energy from the clear quartz. I would put my whole self in the video, but I'm actually going to an eye surgeon tomorrow. I'm having a lot of trouble with my eyes. So I really don't want you to see me right now looking like a hot mess. But now just relax and take in the clear quartz. Help you align with your highest self, the highest version of yourself. Stepping on a new timeline, aligning your mind, body, and spirit. Next, I'm going to draw the Merkaba symbol on you. Now what this is going to do, the Merkaba symbol, before I do this, I'm just going to explain it. It's actually going to help us reach higher states of consciousness so we can tap into today's energy. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to draw the Merkaba symbol on you. Just going to do this a couple of times. And one more time. Just going to push that right into your energy field and help us get to the higher states of consciousness so we can really take advantage of today's energies, so we could further ascend on our path. And then next, we're just going to sit for a moment and meditate and think about right now, as I send you healing Reiki energy, aligning yourself to your highest timeline, okay? To your highest timeline. One quick thing I wanted to remind you of when I mentioned earlier about energies and how there's a division, how there's a split right now that's going on. So basically it's the light and the dark. So us healers, we're trying to keep healing ourselves and transform, and then there's the other part of the collective that want to stay in lower energies. And when I say the lower energies, that would be like addictions, like alcohol, drugs, pornography, things of that nature that lower your vibration and leave you susceptible to negative energies and entities. So that the division is happening. So I just wanted to remind you now to be careful with your energy, because you are a divine being in a divine vessel, okay? Be careful of who you surround yourself with and the things that you surround yourself with, okay, divine beings? And just remember that. And just think about right now of being the highest version of yourself, allowing these beautiful light codes on this 1212 portal to come to you and help you ascend to the highest version of yourself. And I'm going to send you some Reiki healing. I'm going to do the Reiki activation symbol first. Send that into you one more time. And I'm just going to send you some Reiki healing. The beautiful thing about Reiki is that Reiki will go wherever it's needed. It knows what needs to be healed, so it'll go wherever it's needed. Another cool thing about Reiki is you could do it for a couple minutes, half an hour, doesn't matter. you will get the healing that is needed. All you have to do is accept it. It's like I mentioned with all energy healing. You have to accept the healing and be willing to heal, or else it won't work. Okay, now we are done. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for being with me, and take care. If I could shut the camera off. Wait.